Hi traders, it is the 1st of June 2017. My name is Jameson. Welcome to Behringer Trading. We're looking at a daily vertical bar chart of Abercrombie and Finch. The ticker is ANF. So this was on the watch list previously, but after it achieved its first price objective of about $14.50, I took it off. But the idea still is present. So this looks like accumulation, and it looks like prices have fallen back or contracted or pulled back to confirm a prior level resistance as support, and the character which it did so on contracting volume, narrowing price spreads suggests that it remains in strong hands. So I would like to see some higher highs, but just understand the dynamic of what's going on here, meaning that we have longs that are probably got trapped and they're closing their positions because they got a little greedy and they didn't take profits here. I think they're selling their positions and they're happy to break even. That's creating some resistance. I think we're seeing some longs here that are selling, liquidating some positions. And I think we're seeing some new shorts that are present. So it just kind of creates that level of resistance that's there. But we have a nice close up of the 200-day simple moving average. So I'm bullish above this 200-day simple moving average. We do have some price objectives that are present. That's just there to help us determine when we have a good risk to reward ratio. So our downside risk is this 50-day simple moving average back into resistance here. So we have about 10% downside. So we have 10% risk to gain 20% or 40% that's present. So I wouldn't enter a full position here. I'd keep the position a little bit smaller. I look for opportunities to add along the 50-day simple moving average with the goal of speculating the trade would trade up into these first and second price objectives. The relative strength is not overbought. Actually, is in a pretty good position. I'm pleased with it. It looks like we still have some volume that's here. Relative performance-wise, Abercrombie is doing pretty well compared to the other retailers. This is good relative strength. This is what we want to see. I would anticipate that if we break this new level here, we'd also break out of this resistance that we have. If we look at Abercrombie relative to the market, it actually is doing pretty well. We have some flat trading here, and now we're actually starting to see some performance. Otherwise, we have the sector relative to the market is actually still doing pretty well. But the index is actually underperforming. So if you take the underperformance of the index and how poorly it's performing and how well Abercrombie is holding up, that says a lot about maybe the intent of the longs that are present. So I like this trade.